right, family, how's it going today? So I thought I'd talk to y'all a little bit about a couple of notables that passed away of colon cancer, and a few facts about it, and some measures that you could take to, for preventative measures, okay, from either keeping it from getting worse, or you're gonna stop it before it starts. I hope everybody, first and foremost, having a good day today. Hope your day has been productive or is productive right now as we speak. This beautiful Wednesday morning. Today is what, the 14th of December? Top of the morning to you if you live out west. All right, so I saw this article about Ron Turner, okay? That's one of Tina Turner's sons. She had four sons, all right? The iconic Miss Tina Turner. At the time, she was like the queen of like rock and roll, or the queen of what was that back then? Queen of soul back then. Okay, from Brownsville, Tennessee. Okay, actually, where my mom is from is like 20 minutes from where she's from. There's a lot of history out there. Out that way, they got Alex Haley. Legend had it that Abraham Lincoln's grandmother was a black slave, and she was supposed to have been around that area. Okay, in Tennessee, close to Kentucky. But let me not get too far off track, okay? But just a couple of things. Oh yeah, I wanted to add one more thing before I stop. Ike Turner, how he discovered her, I saw it on the movie where he stopped in Brownsville off the highway to get gas, and he heard there was a church nearby, and he heard a voice, a distinctive voice, and he went inside the church to hear what was singing, and that's how who was singing, and that's how he found the Tina Turner. But back to the story, okay? I'm sorry about that. He was 62 years old, okay, Ronnie Turner, and died of colon cancer. That was the reason why he passed away. When I read a couple of articles, okay, credible sources, you can look that up yourself. All right. Wow, like I guess his mother, Tina Turner, and he had a lot of different notable friends that wished him a happy ongoing to the spirit world. I just think that 62 is still fairly young. Okay, now let me switch gears real quick to Kristie Alley. She was 71. She lived to be a little bit older, but I still think that she had a lot of living to do. Okay, I've heard about her having some conditions before, and her cause of death was also colon cancer. Okay, I was really shocked that that she passed away, or she lived to be 71. I mean, even her older years, I thought that she looked good. I used to watch her, and that grew. What was that show? Cheers, and she was in a couple of other movies. I don't know, something about her face structure or whatever that I don't know. I just thought that was distinctive. Okay, but nevertheless, she had the same condition, y'all. 71 years old. And a lot of causes of that could be hereditary, but you know what? When I looked up, is Chicago Medicine and a couple of other, what was that? American Health Association, that only 5% of these colon cancer cases are hereditary. But you could have the trait, okay? But you could pass that even if you don't get it. If you, let's say, had a child with somebody else that had the trait, then somebody else, your offspring may have a higher chance of getting it. But your chances are higher if you have the trait, or whether it's hereditary, whatever. Okay, it is, and just because it's not hereditary, don't mean that you can't get it. Okay, because there's a lot of different reasons why. We'll get into that. It could be stress, your diet. You could get cancer in other parts of your body, and actually the cancer could be transmitted through your bloodstream in your large intestine or rectum. Okay, um, so that's where a lot of your colon cancer is going to be. polyps and stuff like that. All right. Basically, it's like a polyp is like a growth. All right. Uh, I can't think of what it is. Okay, but abnormal growth inside your large intestine. Okay. So those are usually and diet. All right, the food that you eat. If you're eating a lot of red meat, that's why a lot of red meat, pork and stuff like that, is not good for you. But particularly that red meat because it's very hard to digest. Okay, so you really shouldn't really eating that much meat at all. I really don't stress. I really stress not eating very much meat and having a lot of green vegetables and nuts and stuff like that. Okay, fruits. All right, try to alternate um, those foods instead of like cakes or having a lot of different meats or whatever. Okay, the stuff ain't good for you. But I told you about the red meat because it doesn't digest. It sits in your colon and it rots. Okay, now real quick, uh, age and that type of thing, lack of exercise. Now, some of the symptoms that I looked up were a bloody stool. Okay, uh, I don't know if you just happen to know that you have like blood around your rectum. If you run across that, you know, I mean, I know it's a little grotesque to talk about it, but look, we're looking at health here, okay, and trying to maybe save your life or somebody that you know their life, okay. Those two symptoms, abdominal pain or pain, particularly like in the lower abdominal area, okay, or maybe pain, maybe right around uh, hemorrhoids or excessive diarrhea. Okay, could I say be symptoms of that, and you need to get it checked out. But particular, if you find yourself having a bloody stool, okay, or having blood, you discovered you going to wipe yourself, you got blood, you know, you know what I'm saying, okay. So a couple of ways that you could see about it. Probably when you get around 40, okay, you need to probably start asking about maybe that, okay. Uh, if you're concerned about it, you could ask your doctor about. It's two types of tests. It's like a colonoscopy. They put like a optical camera inside you, all right, with a long string, and they can look through there for polyps or whatever, okay, or any type of cancer cells. You could also do the popsicle test. That's something that's new. It's been out probably for the last, I don't know, 5, 10 years, where you go to the restroom, you indiscreetly, you put it inside your backside, and you can mail it off. You put it in an envelope, and that's how the doctors, they can screen uh, whatever comes out of your insides for particularly like cancer. That's another possible way. So those are the two ways that you can see about that. Uh, but particular, I'd say if you're 45, if you're probably white or Hispanic, but probably, I hate to say this, if you look like me, probably about 40 or maybe even sooner. Because if you look like me, your chances are going to be twice as high. And then if you're probably like Latino or Hispanic, you're probably going to be somewhere in between me and probably a white person. Okay? Hey, look, it is what it is. I'm just trying to help out. I invite you before I leave to my channel. I did 50 videos a few years ago. The Remnant one, THEREMANT, and then the letter one, all combined word. I did 50 videos on like health, different types of conditions, vitamins, fruits, that type of stuff. All right, things that can make you a more, more aware, healthy, awareness with your health and diet and so forth. So check that out. And wish everybody a blessed day. Let me know what you think about the video. Like, subscribe, share, Cash App, $ Winston Spivey if you want to donate. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to do one about Granddaddy ICU, the rapper. Okay? And these people are just all of a sudden dying. All right, peace.